Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just actually want to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone who viewed my first video and who subscribed and liked it, and just all of the lovely messages I got in general on all my social medias, which will be linked below and I'll maybe put them on screen if I can. But yeah, it was really lovely. I was really nervous about posting the first video, but now it's done I can actually relax and hopefully get more comfortable with doing this and get better at doing this. But yeah, it was amazing, and it was so it was just so nice. Everyone was being so nice about it and had really good feedback, so that was great. And you know, hopefully you're back watching for this video. But I thought Halloween's over now, I can't really do any more tutorials like that, but let's get started with just some general tutorials and beauty videos. So I thought I'd just do my everyday autumn winter makeup routine, so nice golden eyes, berry lips, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I thought this would be a good way to get into just general beauty videos. But if you do enjoy, please give it a big thumbs up and comment anything down below. And yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So as this is my everyday go-to makeup, I'm just going to go through everything I would do on a normal day where I'm not in a massive rush to get ready. I don't have to worry about, oh, can I do eyeliner? I'm just going to do my go-to makeup look. So I'm going to start with my Benefit Professional. This is my favourite primer. I love a lot of primers, and I actually got really into using the Body Shop's Tea Tree Pore Filler, because that was really good, because I like something that really smooths over my pores. So I'm just putting that where I like to put it. So okay, while that's sinking in, I'm just going to talk about my favourite foundation at the minute. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in the shade 128. It's the Matte and Poreless foundation. It's so good to the point where I've gone and bought 2 more because I don't want to run out. I don't want to get stressed when I'm running out. I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's incredible. Blends so amazingly, gives such good coverage, and it's matte as well because I'm not a fan of dewy or oily skin. So I like something that is quite matte. The only annoying thing is it's like a squeezy tube, so I always end up putting way too much on my hand. But either way, I'm just going to dot that around. The good thing is as well, I like to use the Real Techniques beauty blender for this. So obviously using a beauty blender, it's always going to absorb any excess, so don't worry, I never do. I'm just dotting that around. Bit there, and then wipe the excess off with a wipe. Also, I'm really sorry about the lighting. Obviously we're now into the time of year where, oh, and I'm just blending that in my Real Techniques sponge. Obviously we're at the time of year now where it's getting dark very quickly, and as I've only just started this channel, I don't have any lights or anything like that to make my videos brighter, so I'm just dealing with natural lighting at the moment. Just blending that in. Yeah, do you see what I mean? That just blends in like an absolute dream. And it's not heavy in the slightest, it's all blended, lovely. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my concealer, and the concealer that I love and have loved for ages is the Rimmel Wake Me Up. I really like this. I'm not keen on too thick and heavy concealer, so I'm just popping this under my eyes. I put quite a lot of this because it, like I said, it's not massive coverage, it's not amazing, it's not like Tarte Shape Tape or anything else that people seem to use a lot, but I just like it because it really brightens. Now that that's done, I'm going to put that to one side, and I'm going to take my powders. I use 2 powders, which I don't know if anyone else does this, but I use like a translucent powder for under my eyes. So I use the Insta Fix and Matte one from Rimmel, which I love this. I've never gotten into translucent powders because I always felt that they left a flashback. So I'm just taking this little sort of flat, thin blush brush. I use this for under my eyes and anywhere else. So I do that, my eyes, and then I take just the Rimmel Stay Matte in the shade Warm Beige, and I use this sort of all over my face. So I focus it with this brush. So now I'm just taking my Real Techniques blush brush to just get a bit more all over my face. Okay, so that's done. So now I usually move on to my brows. So for my brows, I am going to be using the Makeup Revolution Focus and Fix Eyebrow Shaping Kit. Mine's in the shade Medium Dark, and it just looks like this. I like to use, as you can see, these two colours at the top. I only really use the really dark one if I need it a bit more at the ends. So I use that, and then I usually go over them with the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, so it's just a brown eyebrow gel, again medium dark shade. My hair is quite brown, but as you can see it's blonde in the ends now, which hasn't always been the case. So I'm just brushing through my brows because I like them to be semi near the shape I want them. And yeah, so I'm just using my Zoeva 317 wing liner brush. This is my brow brush, it's my favourite, it's quite thin. So I'm just starting off with the lightest shade here. I'm going to tap it off so it's not too intense, and I'm just going to start from the bottom and create the line underneath my brow. So I do my brows in a bit of a weird order, so I do one, I go back and forth between them so that I can make sure they're looking the same. Okay, so now that I've got my line underneath, just making sure that they're even, I now go in with a bit of the lightest and a bit of the second shade, just taking it through the front of my brow, bending the brush upwards, straight I mean, and just lightly creating that front of my brow. So then I just take that through, just sort of getting the shape that I want, and I'm actually dipping into the darker shade now that I'm getting to the area where there's no hairs. So I'm just starting with the other brow now, doing the same thing. This is the one that is really easy and sort of goes perfect with no effort. It's really... Right, so now that the stress of the eyebrows is done, I'm just going to go through them with that gel. I just find that this brings a bit more realness back to them instead of them looking like powdery. My favourite bronzer of all time, I feel like I can survive without this bronzer, is the Hoola by Benefit. And actually, how depressing is that? It's a really, really gorgeous colour. I haven't tried Hoola Light because I am pale naturally, but I don't need it. So I use this to contour more than anything. I prefer to be bronzed, and I don't really like having really chiselled, carved out features. I just put it in my cheekbones, blending it upwards. Right, so now that that's done, we can move on to eyeshadow. So I like to start with, as I mentioned in my other video, I'm obsessed with Soph's palette, Soph Does Nails. It's incredible. The colours are incredible. So I like to start start by setting all over my lid using this colour here. And as I mentioned in my Devil video, my favourite shade in Soph's palette is this one here. It's called Cup of Tea. It is just a perfect brown orange shade that just I'd put all through my crease with my big fluffy brush. So I just blend that through. I'm obsessed with brown, golden, bronzed eyeshadow. I hardly ever wear any other colours. You'll probably start to notice that, and if you get sick of me doing the same colours, please tell me, because I'm happy to do looks with other shades and things, but my general makeup that I love to do on me for any like event, not event, but you know, occasion, that's the one, will be golden, bronzed, red lip, classic. So now I'm just going to quickly move on doing my lower lash line. I'm going to take the Real Technique shading, is this what it's called? This is what it's called? Shading brush, just a little one. Go back into Cup of Tea and just run that underneath my lash line. Okay, I think I'm going to go back into Soph's palette and I'm going to use the shade, I think it's Rosewood. It's this one, or it might be this one, I'm not sure which is which, but it's this colour here. I'm using the warm toned brown. I'm just going to lightly take that, like I'm going to tap my brush into it and really tap it off. And I'm going to just push that into my outer part of my crease and just blend it inwards for a bit more definition. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Looks like this, you've probably seen it everywhere. As you can see, this area here has just been my favourite, and I'm so sad because the colour I want to use, the shade I want to use, Primavera, is pretty much gone. But I'm going to try my hardest to get this on my lid. Using just a flat packing eyeshadow brush, and luckily with this shade, because they're so intensely pigmented, you don't need much at all. So I'm just packing that where there's no shadow on my lid, just for a bit of shimmer. This is I'm going to take my crease brush again. I'm actually going to use a bit of Raw Sienna from Anastasia's palette just to sort of blend that all in, because obviously Raw Sienna is another really nice orangey brown. I think Soph's done really well on her palette though. She's brought in all the colours that everybody loves from these expensive palettes that, you know, are way more affordable, so she's done really well and I love them. Okay, so now I need to do liner. So, okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know if the angle has changed. I still can't work out this camera. The last time this happened, it was dying, but my battery is full. I'm not sure why it does that. It like turns off. I haven't changed because luckily I noticed it as soon as I was talking. So, just do your eyeliner, but line it out. Don't like fill it in. Just do that. I just find this easy. And this shadow, the Tarte eyeshadows are incredible. Okay. I'm going to do this eyeliner. I'm going to do this eye's eyeliner on camera, and then I'll probably just switch it off, do the other one and come back, because I don't want this video to be ages. My first video I had like so much footage, it was stupid. I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate one. I really like this one. I find it a bit easier to work with than the collection one. So hopefully you can still see. So as you can see, I've got the line outlined and I just fill it in. the annoying thing is I like the finish of these eyeliners. They're very matte, they're very black, and they look nice. They're just a bit of a nightmare to work with. Right, so now this one's done, I'm going to go and do this eyeliner, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so eyeliner is done. I actually like it a lot better than at the beginning. So now I'm going to do my mascara, and my favourite mascara, as I said in my first video, Too Faced Better Than Sex. The brush is what I love most. It's like one of those pear shapes. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to put my mascara on, and then we'll finish up. So this mascara is amazing. Right, so I'm really liking that. I'm actually just going to go back into my Soft Does Nails palette, and I'm going to use the same dark warm brown shade I used to deepen my crease on this little flat brush, and I'm just going to run that really close to my lower lashes just to give a bit more depth under there so it mirrors what's going on at the top. So that's that. Eyes done. I love my eyes like this. This is honestly just my favourite eye makeup ever. So I'm just cleaning this. Does anyone else's Too Faced mascara get like really gross and go everywhere? Because mine is driving me insane. It goes all over my other makeup. Right, so I'm now going to go back into the top palette like I said, and I'm going to use the shade Funny Girl. It's the most gorgeous highlighting shade ever. I feel like I'm probably going really dark at the moment, so I'm going to try and hurry up. So I just put that in my inner corners. I don't like a massively, like, really blinding inner corner. I just like it to look highlighted, and I'm taking a little pencil brush and then highlighting under the brow bone. I love doing this. I never used to, and then once I found this shade that's like a proper gorgeous champagne shade, I just got obsessed. Okay, and I also just put a bit of that on the tip of my nose, above my cupid's bow. I'm now going to do the lips. Now, my everyday lipstick, this is a really sad thing to see, it's looking like this. My everyday lipstick, which I use every single day without fail, even though I've got millions of other colours that look exactly the same, is MAC's Velvet Teddy, and it's a matte. The thing I love about MAC's matte lipsticks, they're not dry. They're not completely matte, they're not like a liquid lipstick. But I love that. I don't like drying, uncomfortable lipsticks. I find the perfect lip liner to match it is the L'Oreal Lip Liner Couture in the colour, okay, I can't pronounce that, but the number is 302. It's gorgeous. It's just like, I will show you. It's just like a perfect sort of mauvey, muted colour, which I love. I love the mauvey nudes, they're my favourite. What I might do, I might give two lip options, because with this makeup and this time of year, I tend to wear a lot of reds and berries. They're my favourite, and with this makeup, perfect. So I'm just going to grab my go-to red, and I'll be back. Anyway, let's start off with my everyday nude. So I'm going to go in with that L'Oreal liner. And I like to overline my lips a little bit, because then there's nothing wrong with them at all, and I've got quite a defined cupid's bow, but I like to sort of round it a little bit more, just make them look a bit more plump. So lips are outlined. I never overline my bottom lip because I don't need to. Just using my Velvet Teddy. As you can see, it's a really gorgeous mauvey colour. Really pretty. I love this. Now this is how I would go out typically every day, but seeing as it's autumn, I would be being a bit more adventurous with lip colours, and I'm going to wipe this off now. So now, I actually was just in my drawer, and my go-to berry winter combo is the MUA lip liner in the shade Brooding Plum, which looks like this. So it's this one here. So I used that lip liner with Diva by MAC. She's the most gorgeous dark purple colour. So as you can see, they match perfectly, really perfectly. And Diva is again a matte, but it's quite comfortable. I think MAC lipsticks are probably my favourite to wear because I like liquid lipsticks, but I don't enjoy them every day. So I'm going to put a lip balm on. Okay, so I'm going to line my lips. Okay, so that's the lip liner in Brooding Plum. And this is how I'm going to leave it. No, I'm kidding. MUA lip liner is good. They're £1. The L'Oreal ones feel so smooth, creamy, perfect pigmentation, really, really easy to apply. These are quite dry and they feel like they're dragging on the skin, and I sharpened that so it wasn't blunt or anything. But it does the job. I don't wear this every day, so it doesn't mean I need an expensive one. So I'm just going to apply Diva now. Duck's crying again. Doesn't that make you really sad when you hear your animals crying? It's like, what do you want? So, this is what Diva looks like. As you can see, it's a gorgeous, like, really lovely Christmas berry purple red. But yeah, so this is the finished look. It's definitely my go-to everyday autumn winter look with the darker lips. The more like the more dramatic eyes, I suppose, like eyeshadow and liner, the whole thing. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and comment down below anything you would like to see in the future, any videos you would like me to do, any requests, like reviews of products, specific videos. I'll absolutely do them 100%. I've got a whole list of things I want to do, but obviously suggestions and things people would actually watch is highly appreciated. So yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!